I just finished taking tools out of my van, taking all my tools, taking out my Milwaukee pack out. The van's looking pretty bare compared to what it was. Here are the remains. And here's everything I took out. My drill bits, some bits and pieces. The main things, the drills, everything cleared out, back out. And put all of the leftover conduit things in here. Green plugs full, tipped out the miscellaneous bits in the pack out just into these old apricot bottle things, the clips, everything, screws, everything. All going on here. We've got more things in here as well. And in here, just bits and bobs. Well, actually that's packed to the lid doesn't even shut, but giving the books back that his wife gave to me to read. When I said I was going to try and read, which never actually happened. I don't think I ever even opened the front page of those books, but yeah. Just leaving my hand tools and my wallet and Sonny's in the van for now, for tomorrow, the last day. That should be all I need. And then in the tool bag, there's my impact driver, and then these are his tools, and a roll of tape, and that's it. So I'm closing the door to the van for one of the very last times ever. I feel like sad. Like this job has been my whole adult life, really. There's the van, the beast. Closing the boot for the last time. I'm saying last time, I've got work tomorrow, but one of the last times that I'm closing the doors. Yeah, I don't know. I don't actually normally get excited for like a lot of things. Like I went to Melbourne last year, and leading up to it, I wasn't excited until I was on the plane. And I'm like, okay, now it's really happening. And normally that's the case with like everything. But for this Thailand trip, I have been feeling excited. I haven't been able to sleep some nights. Because I've been so excited. But when I was cleaning out the van and taking my tools out the van, I didn't feel excited at all. I actually felt sad. Like, as I was saying, like I've been at this company for pretty much my whole adult life. I've learned a lot. Like I learned a skill, I learned a trade. The boss, he doesn't feel, I mean, yeah, he feels like a boss, but like he feels like family, like sometimes like a brother or like family. So yeah, I just didn't feel excited doing that. I thought it would be exciting, but it wasn't.
Safety and security is the highest priority at Perth Airport.
So I just landed. I wanted to film a bit of the plane and stuff, but I was a bit too shy and embarrassed. I didn't get a window seat on the plane. I was in the middle, so I didn't really want to reach over the random dude and start filming it. But it's stuff I've seen before, so it's not a big of a deal, not a huge deal. But I'm dying for the toilet, so I'm gonna do that first. But yeah, it's been pouring down. It's wet season at the moment. We in the plane we had to just do laps because there was like a big thunderstorm, and we weren't able to land. So that put us behind schedule a little bit. It didn't really mess with any of my plans. There was no training today anyway. Sunday is the only day off, and it's a Sunday, so I didn't miss out on anything. But I don't have a raincoat. Yeah, I don't have a raincoat or an umbrella. I need to go out and at least get something to eat for dinner tonight, but I would like to exchange some cash and get a SIM card and stuff like that. I don't think the rain is going to stop, so I think I might just have to just thug it out, which I'm not really looking forward to, but at least it's not freezing cold out there because it is Thailand after all. So I might actually just do that now. I've been doom scrolling for like 3 hours, I think. But yeah, we'll go exchange some cash, go to 7-Eleven, get some essentials, and try and find a place to eat. Honestly, it's about dinner time now anyway, so yeah, we'll do that. I will do that. Well, I just shit myself. I just closed my blinds to make it a little bit more cozy, and a fucking lizard came out. I don't even know. That's what... I wondered what that was, all that. Oh, but it's poo. I just realised it's poo. Am I going to be sleeping in poo? I don't know. There's poo on the thing. I don't think that explains the smell that I was talking about though, because the smell definitely smells like human shit. Not just little specks of lizard poo. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear the rain, but it's pretty heavy. Maybe I'll just wait a little bit more longer. I don't know if the sound of the rain is being picked up from the phone or what. I think I just might give it 10 minutes and see if the rain dies down a little bit, because I'm not really trying to get that soaked. Unfortunately, after that little outing, I didn't really get rained on much. I think I left at the perfect time, really. I got wet on the way out, but only sprinkled on, really. And then it was dry the rest of the time. But I'm pretty sure I can, like 98% confirm that I didn't really use the bidet properly. And that smell that I was smelling was in fact myself, I think. So I need to have a shower and sort that out. Showered, I'm cleaned up. I just haven't brushed my teeth, and that's not like me. But it's 8:49, and it says the noise curfew starts at 9:30. So saying this out loud doesn't make sense. But the lights in the bathroom aren't working, I don't think. So I'm gonna skip my teeth brushing for tonight, which again is unlike me, but I will still floss. I might just do it out the front door and just, I don't know, I don't want to pollute or anything like that. But I went on a generational aura loss speed run. It turns out that waft of poo that I would get every now and then was in fact myself. The only thing that makes sense is that I had like a little, like an actual chunk of poo, like a little nugget still. And when I used the bidet, it like squirted it onto my leg. And without me realizing that happened, I pulled up my pants. And that was the smell. When I was walking around actually looking for, doing my jobs that I had to do, I couldn't smell it. But after dinner, I was sitting in a well-ventilated area during dinner. After dinner, I went into the 7-Eleven and I was standing behind the counter and I was like, oh my God, that's actually me. And then people came in and they started lining up behind me. And I got a SIM card, and the lady behind the desk was taking forever to like do what she needed to do. And it was just so embarrassing. And at that point I was like, nah, it's for sure me. Because when I was walking, you know how sometimes it gets like spicy as well on your skin? I knew it was me. So Thailand, off to an absolute ripper. Got finessed by a taxi driver. Pooed myself. I'm just gonna throw my undies out. I'm not even gonna try and take them to get them washed. That's just way too embarrassing. I don't even know how I'm gonna throw them out. Oh God. But yeah, what else? That might be it actually. Yeah, and just in general, just using a bidet for the first time. Thrown in the deep end. But at least I got my stuff ready to go for tomorrow. Bed's looking not that comfy. It just sort of feels like a prison cell. It's just very cold. The colours in here are very cold. Not very warm and homely, but I'm pretty sure these are the same floors that I have in my bedroom at home. But dinner was great. I'm gonna work out how much I've spent today so that I can figure out how much it is in the bigger picture. I just worked out what I spent yesterday. I spent roughly $85 Australian. I think I forgot to write down how much I spent at my 7-Eleven run. So just say 100. I think it would have been less than 100. That's including getting from the airport to my accommodation, which was over an hour drive. That's including dinner, which I got chicken pad thai and veggie fried rice with water, and my 7-Eleven run, which I got a few things there, and that might be it there. What happened with the taxi, I came out of the airport. I tried for a while to activate an online SIM so that I could order an Uber. The thing, I had to make a Bolt account or Grab account, but yeah, I should have done it in Australia beforehand because you needed to sign in with your number, but I didn't have any service with my Australian number or any reception, so I didn't get the authentication code or whatever to make an account. So I spent a while messing around. I didn't manage to get a Grab or Uber, and as soon as I walked out of the airport, some guy was like, taxi, you need taxi? I was like, yeah. He said, where to? And I said, Patong. He was like, that's 3,000 baht. And I wish I Googled how much other people spent from Phuket airport to Patong. But in my head, I didn't even know the exchange rate. I didn't know anything. I should have looked at that.
first. But I was like, oh, because that sounded, and I've been here, like, this is my 4th time. I don't know, I just don't remember shit. But he was like, you one person, I'll do it for 2,800. And I was like, and it's like, it's an hour drive. My best price is 2,500. And I was just like, yeah, okay. I just wanted to get into my room. I was hungry, I was tired. So I was like, yeah, sure. I hop into the taxi and I Google how much should a ride cost. And people are like, it cost me 800 baht to 1,000. And I was like, oh my God. So I told the taxi driver, I was like, actually, just drop me off here at this 7-Eleven. I don't want to go to Patong anymore. I'll just give you 500 baht. Just drop me off. And he was like, oh, I'll call the boss over. So anyway, ended up agreeing to 1,700. So I got fleeced there. But it's better than the initial, 3,000 down to 2,500. And then the bidet incident yesterday as well, the poo in my pants. I've still got them tied up in a plastic bag. I think the plastic bag is holding the smell. It's double layered plastic bag. But yeah, with those things, they were the 2 worst parts of the day, and nothing was life threatening or anything like that. It's just something to learn for. Like, when I travel anywhere, I'll know either sort out your airport transfer before I go, or just know what the normal price should be without being ripped off. So there's a learning lesson there, and at least it wasn't thousands of dollars or anything like that. It was still, I kept yesterday under $100, which was good, because I think airport, like, that's one of the bigger expenses of the whole trip, I would say. So that's good.